Good afternoon, Grumpy Dunk back in the kitchen. What am I doing today? I'm going to make some bread, some standard white herby, a little bit spicy bread. That's what I'm doing today, okay? I'm going to use cups rather than weighing flour, okay? Flour, good old plain flour, bog standard plain flour. I'm going to use some mixed herbs. I'm using Allinson's Easy Bake yeast rather than Easy Yake Beast. There are no beasts here, only me. Okay, that I've used that a lot. It's really good, really good. Can't even speak today. Can't remember how much it cost. Can't remember where I got it from. Olive oil, good old basic olive oil. I'm going to use some of that. So flour, yeast, olive oil, and as I don't use sugar, I use plant syrup, agave syrup, nectar syrup, plant honey. There we go, some of that. Alright, so that's what I'm going to do. So I'm going to get set up and then I'm going to come back to you. Okay, see you later. Right, I'm going to squat down a little bit. 4 cups of plain flour. I've got 2 in the big bowl already. 3, 4. That'll do for now. There we go. I'm going to keep that. I'm going to put that to one side because I'm going to use a bit of flour in a little while. Okay. So then I need 4 tablespoons of olive oil, 2 tablespoons of olive oil, something like that. I'll show you how I measure it. Alter the camera. Everything. Right. That's 1. Plastic. Woo. So in this here bowl, there we go. That's a standard sort of bowl. I say standard. There we go. Okay. That's that. That's where we are so far. Flour, olive oil. Next comes yeast, sugar and warm water. Syrup and warm water. Okay, you can use sugar. If you've got sugar at home, use sugar. Alright? Okay, I'll come back to you. See you in a bit. Okay, in goes the yeast, flour, olive oil, and like I say, about a teaspoon. Okay? Sprinkle that around, teaspoon and a little bit more, so maybe a teaspoon and a half. Okay, and then comes the agave nectar, syrup, nectar, call it what you want. Right, and that there again, not so much. That's about a dessert spoon. Okay, pretty straightforward. Dessert spoon, teaspoon. Mixed herbs, about a dessert spoon. There we go. I don't want it overpowering what I'm doing. Need a little bit of good old salt. That'll do. And then I'm going to give it a bit of flavour with my favourite, one of my favourites rather, a bit of smoked paprika. So that much. See that? Yep. There we go. And now, Izzy Wizzy, let's get busy. Right. I've given this a basic stir to mix the oil and all the other ingredients together, the flour and everything else. So now what I'm going to do is start adding water to it. Bear with me. Warm water. Okay, I haven't measured this. This is literally playing it until I make a nice kneadable dough, so a dough that I can quite happily knead and make a loaf of. Might need a bit more there. So far I would say I've used a mug of water. Let's bring the camera a bit closer. There we go. So you see the state of that. Yep. That's where we are. So I'm going to mix all this in now, and I might start using my hands. So that's when it's going to get messy. Okay. So let's see. Right. This is the stage we're at. A nice clean dough. Okay. So I'm just going to knead that a little bit. I'm kneading it in the bowl like I normally do. I can't be bothered taking it out and putting it on a worktop. As long as the fibres are stretched and it's worked. There we are. So let's make that a nice round ball. And then what I'm going to do is I'll put it on a piece of baking paper like that. Okay, I've done a pizza tray basically. But take the camera up a bit more. Basically, to get it to rise now, or to prove, I'm going to put it in the top oven of my cooker in my kitchen. And I'm going to put the bowl over the top of it so that it expands. I'm going to give the bowl just a little bit of olive oil, and this is basically just so that the bread dough doesn't stick to it, you know. This is the way I normally do it. I'm not saying it's the way you have to do it, okay? I worked in a bakery a long time ago, a very small bakery where everything apart from the mixing was done by hand. Mixing was done by huge machines because we were doing like 40 kilos of flour and dough at a time. But the actual kneading of the bread was all done by hand. A very traditional way of doing it. So what I've done now, I'll turn you around. I've covered that dough up, okay. That is going to go into top oven, like I say, and it'll sit there for, I don't know, 15-20 minutes. Wait till it rises, till it gets bigger. That gives me time to clean down the kitchen and get back on track with that, okay? So I will catch you lovely bunnies later on, okay? Love you lots, bye. And this is what it looks like when it's proven. Ready for this? There it is, all in there. Getting bigger, getting better. Homemade bread in the morning, can't beat it, okay? Nice toast, whatever you want with it, okay? Catch you in a bit. So, bread is proven, it's risen. Give you a quick look. There we go. I'm now going to put it into the oven, 160, 170 degrees, until it's cooked, okay? And we'll see you in a little while, okay? Love you and leave you, bye. So, the bread has now come out of the oven. It is ready. Do you want to have a look at it? Are you ready for this? Ready, go. There we are. There is a loaf of bread. Haha, cool, isn't it? Right, okay, so that loaf of bread, it's something like you get in Sainsbury's that you pay maybe £2 for. I mean, you can pay me £2 for it if you want. But it didn't cost £2 to make. What was I going to say? It's a herby white loaf, okay? I'm going to slice it open a bit later on and try it. But that's effectively a loaf of bread and how to make bread. It is incredibly easy to make. It's a little bit time consuming, but it is easy to make. Have a go at home, okay? I'll talk to you later on, okay? Bye now. Bye. So, bread is out of the oven and I'm going to give you a quick look, okay? I'm going to turn the camera around. Are you ready for this? There we are. Bread. And it is absolutely scrummy, okay? So have a go at making yourself, okay? When I put this video up, like, subscribe, comment, please. Have a go. Try. There we go. But please subscribe. Okay. There we go. Love you all. Bye. Haha. So I have a slice of my own bread. There we go. Very scrummy. Very flavourful. And I would sincerely recommend you just have a go at making it. Very easy to make. Follow what I did. 4 cups of flour, teaspoon of yeast, teaspoon of salt, a little bit of olive oil, 2 tablespoons of olive oil. What else did I put in? Some herbs. You don't have to put the herbs in, just have it plain white bread. You can add sunflower seeds, you can add pumpkin seeds, you can add chia seeds. You can put whatever you want in it. That's the nice thing about bread. Okay, so I love you and leave you now. And lick my fingers. Doodle-doo-doo-doo. See you in the next one. Don't forget to subscribe, folks. Alright, bye.